falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a... Pittsburgh, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. In motion right is Metcalf. Working on first down. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Throwing on second. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this one is launched downfield. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either. All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 180.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. There he goes on the right side. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cook.
They'll throw to start the drive. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. On the move, hit it right. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
65, yes, 65. 19, charge, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Okay, break. 19 right.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Back.
1st down,
60
Steelers.
Vikings. 6, 3, 3. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Let's go, 80. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. This time, looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you drive up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
18 right. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. He takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's out in the clear. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Headed out right. The Looking to his fullback now. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays.
Here we go.
Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Gun. Start.
Burrow from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Man in motion here. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Goes to the hurry up here.
At the 43-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw here on first. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Come on. Hey, drop 50. 70 Rangers. 18, 5 here. Warriors, 70.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Steady.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range.
On one, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
11, Thomas. Check. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
11,
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
That's completed right side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This finds all complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals both racing them to the halftime locker room. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Shoots away from 1. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
19 right, 18, 79, track 60, cut 19, cut 19.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going from the gun here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready? Pump step 69 Victoria 17.
They'll throw, third and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
On one, ready?
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Algier running behind center. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Bengals.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
11, mighty. Here we go. Right, 80.
First down, Burrow to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
12. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Gun. 11. Ready?
Burrow on the play action. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing